AEW is truly in big trouble. AEW has existed for almost 6 years, and in those 6 years, they have been considered the company that could overtake WWE with the popularity because of their extreme match style and catering more to what hardcore wrestling fans have been missing. From 2019 to 2022, Tony Khan won Promoter of the Year. He also won Best Booker of the Year from 2020 to 2022. But from August of 2023 till this moment, AEW and Tony Khan have failed to gain popularity and are currently at an all-time low when it comes to viewership and attendance. At the end of July into August of 2024, I made 4 videos talking about the state of AEW. The first one was about how delusional the fans are when it comes to the state of AEW and the fact that Tony Khan is ruining his own company. The second was to address all the people who commented on the first video who clearly could not comprehend what I was talking about. The third video, I named off everything that I think Tony Khan could change that would revive the company. And the final video was about the whole CM Punk situation. And after all that, and 4 months later, AEW has gotten even worse. What is Tony Khan's problem? He continues to do things that are putting AEW in a bad position. Going back to August of 2023 after All in London, he chose to keep Jack Perry and support him and let CM Punk, who was a massive attraction for AEW, go. Just doing that was the start of the AEW downfall. He continues to not learn from his mistakes. Tony has had multiple complaints from employees on social media. Recently with Ray Phoenix going on a rant on X because for months, Tony has not been using him. Both Ray and his partner Pentagon are planning to go to WWE after their contracts expire. Pentagon's just expired. Tony Khan extended Ray's contract because he was injured at one point during this current contract, but is still refusing to use him on TV. That's some Vince McMahon stuff if you ask me. Ray also talked about how AEW did zero when it came to helping him with his injury, confirming the same things CM Punk stated over a year ago. Another thing is Ricky Starks went on a podcast and expressed his frustrations with not being used. He's not hurt and is still not getting TV time. He also talks about how someone took a picture of him backstage at the Royal Rumble this year when he was there supporting his friend Cody Rhodes, and his fellow wrestlers in AEW are giving him crap for going, saying it's a bad look for the company. But then goes on to explain that these same guys are going on TV and mentioning people from WWE, but him having a picture taken of him and him not even promoting that he was there at all is a bad look. The last thing with this Ricky Starks situation is that Tony would not use him on TV. So he went to GCW to actually work, but Tony pulled him from future GCW shows. The real kicker of this is now Chris Jericho is working GCW shows the week after Ricky got pulled. If you don't want to use these people, just release them. AEW was supposed to be the perfect show for true wrestling fans, but it's turned into a terrible workplace and a show with zero substance. I've been saying this for years now, but AEW is just a higher production house show. The storytelling is garbage. Don't try to defend it because I can't take anyone serious who believes Tony can produce good storytelling. Each story doesn't last longer than one pay-per-view cycle. Rumor is that to start 2025, AEW will be having shows in smaller venues, which back in August, I said that they should do that due to having issues selling tickets. In 2023, they averaged selling 6,000 tickets a show. Currently, for the second half of 2024, they are averaging between 1,000 and 2,000 tickets a show. That's a drastic change if you ask me. To top it off, comparing All in London 2023 and 2024, they went from 72,000 in attendance to 46,000. That's a 36% decrease in just a year. Overall, do I think AEW will ever recover? As of right now, no. My answer is no, because if Tony Khan goes into 2025 with the same mindset and is not willing to change anything by 2026, they will become the next WCW. It's really sad to say that, but just going off of everything I mentioned in this video and stuff I mentioned months ago, it will cause the ship to sink. From 2017 to 2022, WWE was in the worst shape it's ever been in. With all the bad bookings and storytellings by Vince McMahon, including all the drama involving him, was a really bad look for the company. It took someone like Triple H to come in and take control and change the culture. 2024 was his first full year in control of talent and creative, and they have sold sold out over 80 live shows this year. He changed how everything is done in WWE, and it helped in every aspect. Tony Khan needs to do the same thing if he really wants to take this wrestling business serious. AEW is currently the laughingstock in wrestling. In 2021, I made a video comparing AEW to WCW, and so far, I'm 100% correct. I wish I wasn't always right when it comes to AEW. In the comments, let me know if you think AEW will ever recover from this slump, or are they creeping up on becoming the modern day WCW?
What about your take on the current state of All Elite Wrestling? What do you think? How are they doing right now?
Yeah, well, they're horrible. Come on.